All right, Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. No, we need a Marshall. We need a Marshall over by Paul Weir. We get a Marshall quick on this bucket by Paul Weir. Yeah, don't worry about it, Willie.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, here we go. Thank you, Brooks. Marshall's ready, driver's ready. Let's get it on with the sound of the tone. Giddy up, giddy up. Here we go. Oh, someone going dead, so I think he just needs to be turned back on there. Sometimes there's settings where if you hold the brake too long, it will shut off your ESC. So you might want to check that out for future reference. Someone got out in the head of Jury there, and Jury, capitalizing on a mistake, going to reclaim that top spot there. So it's going to be Jury. Oh, we got to delete a lap off of Joe here. Jury, Rich Brown, Brown and Hills, your top three. A little bit of carnage ensuing here. That might have put Rich Brown on top. And it does. Rich Brown, Jury, Tim Romero. And then Brandon Hill is going to get around Jury there after she went for a ride on the pipe here. Well, she's going to gain that spot back. Then somebody else on there. That was Rich Brown on his lid here. So just like that, keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Tim Romero in the one. Jury running scared with two orange dreamsicles all up on her. Joe, that's number two, working with you. And number 3 and 4. Thank you, Joe. Jury shorting it here. It's going to open the door for Rich Browns. They go side by side through that rhythm section. Tim Romero got a little hung up, too. So a lot of nail-biting racing here. Tim Romero, Jury Price, Brandon Hills, Rich Brown. 4-car showdown. There's only room for 2 of you. Whew. Brandon Hills flips it over, clips the pipe. Rich Brown going to stay in the hunt. Top 3 going at it here. Tim Romero hang on for dear life. Jury getting a little sideways. Collects a little bit of Rich. By the start-finish line they go. That allows Tim Romero to lengthen his stride just a tad here. You will have never mind, you're parked on a pipe here. The number 3 is right behind you in the orange, yellow wheels. Well done, well done. Ooh, Rich went a little hot through that rhythm section, almost tripled. And it goes from bad to worse for Rich Brown, so he's going to fall way off of that pace there. I believe Brandon Hill's going to take over that 3 spot. And it's going to give Jury quite a bit of breathing room here. It's going to give her a 5.6 second lead over the number 3 of Brandon Hills.
2 minutes left.
He's going to cash in a little bit right there. And then Paul with a terrible Marshall right into the pipe. We'll blame you. We can't blame Jury. No harm, no foul. Jury still in the 2. Brandon Hills with an opportunity here with 1:35 to go. Tim Romero trying to keep it pointed forwards here. That might be Rich Brown back up into the 3, and it is. There goes Rich Brown by that start-finish line. As Cherie goes single through the middle section. I suggest you do not do that for the rest of the race. Double, single, the way to go. Tim Romero making a mistake. And there's Jury and Rich here. So 1, 2, 3 battle. There's room for
1 minute left.
Tuia to advance with 1:55 to go. And sorry, we got our additional scoring towers offline here. So we got some Major League Baseball go. Geez, Tim Romero almost makes that triple, almost pays the price though. But 1 and 2 breaking away here with 35 seconds to go. They should get around for one more. And 1 and 2 We need to work together, make this happen. Jury says, I don't want the 9th spot or the 10th spot. I want the 9th spot. Oh, no. Marshall preoccupied. Oh. Tim Romero in the 1, Jury in the 2. Richard Brown's going to get an opportunity because they both might get by for a final lap. Tim Romero will definitely get by. Hang on to your hats here. Here we go. Here we go. Jury pushing a little wide. Rich to the inside. Rich made a move. Bonks it. Gives it back to Jury. Both of these two looking like a Three Stooges cartoon. Minus one of them. Taking turns. Bouncing off the pipes. Nerves.
Michael Ambrose was done.
Send here.
Joe Flueling done.
We still got a couple more corners to go.
Cody Ivisic done. Tim Romero done.
And she's gonna
Jerry
do
Price
it.
done.
Jerry's gonna hang
Rich
on.
Brown done.
Rich Brown just on the outside looking in, finishing out the 3. That is a race. All stop, all stop. Exciting two-wheel drive, 21.5 fixed timing B main. Tim Romero, Jerry Price. You will be advancing to that A main event. Marshall, thank you for grabbing your blowers. Drivers from race number 4 need you down on the track. Okay. Race number 5's coming up next. Short course A main. Nice. Drivers from race number 4, let's get you down on the track.
Taylor Juro.
Marshals to your spots, please.
David Franson.
Let's figure out what we need.
Benji
You guys
Tolbert.
go ahead and roll them around, check them in, roll them around, check them in. We got David
Jacob
Deline.
Layton.
Is not going to be in that 9 spot.
Brooks Kenfield.
Benji in the 9. David Franson.
1 minute to the start
8,
of the race.
Taylor in the 6. David Deline in the 5. Jacob Layton in the 4. Brooks 3. Diego Garrett. Kyle Ash.
Little Raccoon.
Sorry about that. I messed that up.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
I'm going to go to manual mode. Benji Tolbert in the 8.
Garrett Passmore.
David in the Benji Tolbert in the 9.
30 seconds to the
David
start of the
in
race.
8.
David DeLeon.
David Franson, that is. David Deline in the 7.
Kyle Ash.
Taylor in the 6. Jacob Layton in the 5. Brooks 4. Diego 3. Garrett 2. And
15
Kyle
seconds
Ash
to the start of the race.
1. All right. Brooks will be the last one by if he wants it. He does not. All right. No more laps. No more laps. Finish the lap you're on. You can keep going, Franson.
Less than 5.
Grid them up. Grid them up. We need 2 marshals, please. 2 marshals. Why don't you have Larry Tom come marshal? He doesn't do anything around here. Yay! Oh, Jerry putting the smackdown on the kiddos. Thank you, Jerry. You know, I need to teach Jerry how to RD because there would never be a lack of marshals here. I'll let her deal with this computer. All right, marshals ready. Drivers ready. Let's get it on with the sound of the tone. Full hillbilly send. Here we go. Oh, rare early mistake out of Kyle Ash. Going to fall to the back of the pit. Passmore, Diego Brooks. Layton. No, just 2. Yeah, just 2. Oh, sorry, man. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good night, man. All right, 4-car breakaway, 4-truck breakaway here. Passmore trying to hold off Diego. With Brooks and Layton right there. Kyle Ash making short work of the field, though. He's moving right back up into the 5. Make it up for lost time. If you're going to make a mistake, doing it early is probably the best. Passmore, Benker, Brooks, Layton. Brooks making a little mistake. Gonna drop a spot to Layton. And then there's Kyle Ash, Taylor Giroux, David Deline, Franson, Benji. 1 and 2 breaking away just a tad here from the Layton Brooks Ash train. Diego checking a pipe, losing just about a tenth here. It's going to give Passmore some breathing room. Bench, you have number 2 working right up on you. Thank you. Game on, game on. Nose to tail racing here. Layton, Ash, Brooks. Put a blanket over all 3 of them. Ash looking inside, can't make it stick. Checks up on the brakes, going to allow Brooks to get by. So Ash just buying his time, trying to fight his way around. Out muscles over that rhythm section. Gets by Brooks. Setting his sights on Jacob Layton. Looking for a way around. Keeping it nice and clean. Great racing out of these 2. Layton in. Oh, Ash go. Side by side there. Oh, no. And Buster bust out of. That's a wrap for Kyle Ash. Triumphant comeback there. And they go side by side. Nothing to do. That's the way the cookie crumbles there. So Kyle Ash going to take a knee. So Garrett Passmore out front. Diego. 10th of a second behind. Brooks nice and comfy in that 3 now. Layton a couple turns behind. Coming up on Benji. Thank you, Benji. Game on, game on. Here come your leaders. 1 and 2 by that start-finish line. Passmore, Benker by the start-finish line. Separated by nothing here. Half a car length. Diego getting a good run on him on these corners here. Passmore just doing a good job protecting that line. Oh, and he opened it up here. Benker got on the inside. And then they swap back and forth, side by side there. Diego rolls it over here. That's number 2 working with you, Benji. Thank you. There's still a minute 10 to go. Minute 10 to go. Passmore out front. Diego in the 2.
1 minute left.
So Diego not losing too much time, gaining it back here. So Diego just running a tad quicker than Passmore. Passmore just doing a great job hanging onto his lines and protecting the fast line through all the corners. Nose to tail. Here they come back again here through this middle section. 30 seconds to go. They're going to get by for one more. Brooks, so if the time comes, you'll have 1 and 2 working with you. Well done, well done. With 15 seconds to go, they're going to come by for one more. This is it. This is it. Last lap here. Out of our top 2 drivers. Little bump and rub side by side. Diego keeps it on his side. Side by side action. Passmore getting the short end of the stick on that one here as they go through this back rhythm section. Diego coming. Oh, Passmore looking to the inside a little too short there. Clips that pipe. It's going to give Diego everything he needs to get by. So Diego Passmore going to get by. 1 and
Brooks
2. Brooks going to finish out in that 3 spot.
Jacob Layton
Good
done.
racing. Holy moly. Great
David
short
Franson done.
course race there. That is a race. All stop, all stop. Diego, Garrett, Brooks, Canfield, your top 3. Marshals, grab your blowers. Drivers from race number 5. Let's get you down on the track here. Intermediate two-wheel B main coming up here.
Rudy Gonzalez.
Short course drivers,
right.
get you out on the track, please. Get you all out on the track here. Let's get these spots covered here. We got a little battery change going down. Which one do you need? Yeah, all these are good. All right, guys, go ahead and roll them around. Check them in, roll them around, check them in. We got Chris Byers in that 10 spot. Craig
Chucky
Nelson,
Stacker.
9.
Chris Byers.
Frieden on that 8.
James
Dave
Maxwell.
Rosen, 7.
Dave
James
Rosen.
Maxwell, 6.
Craig Nelson.
Chris Wright, 5. Chucky Stacker on the 4 spot. Nick Bayette in the 3. Mike Soar on the 2. And that BQ spot
1 minute
going
to the start of the race.
Rudy
Nick Bayette.
Gonzalez. These lower mains have not disappointed. After our first A main was fantastic as well.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
We'll get Nick by for one more if he wants it. And with that, no more laps, no more laps.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All of our marshal spots are covered here. So we are going to get down and dirty here.
$15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. We're getting ready here to kick the tires and light the fires.
Less than 5.
What's going on here? Yeah, bad in the 3. There we go. All right, marshals ready, drivers ready. Let's go racing at the sound of the tone. Let's restart that. Restart. I know you guys are in a staggered start, but we. What in the H is that? Reverse. All right. So it's a staggered start, but you guys should be folding into a nice little single file. You guys in the backfield should not be going full noodle. Let's keep it clean. Take 2 at the sound of the tone. Much better, much better. Slugfest here in the backfield. You guys are getting sorted out. Oh, someone getting used up like a bowling pin there. Oh no, is that oh, for a minute there, I thought that was Rudy. That's not Rudy. It looks similar to paint scheme. Rudy's out front. Soar in the 2. Bayette in the 3. Then we got Friedwright. Cornwell, it's Chris Wright. Cornwell is an expert. Top 3 doing a little breakaway. Friedwright right there, though. Chris Wright not too far off the back door here. Then we got Maxwell, Rosen, Byers, Nelson, Stacker. Rudy with a mistake. That's going to give it up to Sora. Bayette's going to move around into the 2. Rudy follows it up with hanging it up on the pipe here, so he is dropping several spots here. Meanwhile, Sora, Bayette, getting after it. Bayette or Sora hooks it up, goes for a roll. Bayette's now going to get around. Friedwright looking inside, goes a little 2 inside. Checks up appropriately. There you go. Game on, game on. Top 3 through that back rhythm section. Chris Wright looking to pick up some pieces here. Rudy wanted to get back into it. Then it's Maxwell, Rosen, Byers, Nelson, Stacker. So top 6 all in striking distance. Top 3, a little bit of a breakaway. Friedwright flirting with the cinder blocks there over that last rhythm section jump. There goes Sora. We got our B main novice winner here up on the driver's or up on the announcer's booth. You getting prepped and primed. Are you up next? He is. According to Google Translate. Mike Sora up front. Going through that back rhythm section. He broke away there from Nick Bayette. Nick Bayette. Oh, Friendright going for a ride there. So Rudy going to claim another spot here. Rudy going to climb back up into the 3, and he can see Bayette just a turn ahead of him. Bayette no slouch, though. He's going to be a tough one to catch here if he doesn't make any mistakes. With 3 down, 2 to go. Oh, shoot. Sorry, Sora. That's your leader coming up behind you.
2 minutes left.
By the start-finish line. Craig. Sora spinning off the pipe past to Marshall himself. Bayette wasn't close enough to capitalize. And he's not too interested in it. He just wants to stay ahead of the Friendright Gonzalez Wright battle going on for that 3 spot. Rosen, that's number 2 working with you. Oh, Sora going into the pipe there, make another mistake in that back section. That's going to put Bayette in the 1. And number 2 is coming out there, very good. Number 2 going to come by the line right now. And there's Rudy and Friendright licking their chops, saying, make another mistake and see what happens.
1 minute left.
Through the rumble section, Sora goes. Bayette coming up on the back door of Craig Nelson. That's your leader working with you. When the time comes, you know what to do. Thank you, Dave Rosen. The gentleman, scholar, and man of leisure. Bayette in the 1. Sora in the 2. Friend right now in that 3. He's got some work to do. 20 seconds to go. One and 2 well on their way to advancing here with 10 seconds to go. They will get by. See if Friendright's got it to get by. That's not going to help here. He will be chopped at the line. 1 and 2 are going to get by. So you guys can go full noodle if you want. You guys are racing
Dave Rosen
for
done.
that 9th spot
Chris
in the
Regan
A
done.
main.
Chris Wright done.
Everyone's done when
Rudy
you come
Gonzalez
by
done.
the line.
James Maxwell done. Chris Byers done. Chucky Stacker done.
Bayette's going to come by the timing scoring with Sora just behind him. That's how they're going to finish 1
Nick Bayette
and
done.
2.
Mike Sora done.
Craig Nelson, last one to finish. That
Craig
is
Nelson
a
done.
race. I'll stop. Nick Bayette, Mike Sora, Chris Friendright, your top 3.
The race is completed.
We are taking Nick Bayette and Mike Sora to that A main event. Marshals, grab your blowers. Drivers from race number 6. Need you down on the track. Novice A main coming up next.
Logan Meyer. Camden Hot. Don Crow.
Yeah. Yeah, those
Garrett
ones
Tate.
are always sound a little anemic, but we got a new one here. Drivers from that last race. Let's get these spots covered. Thank you, sir. All right, novice, go ahead and roll them around. Take a lap or 2.
Riley Everson. Mike DeCock. Joe Flueling. Poppy Matpatch. Cody Ibisic. Justin Clark. 1 minute to the start of the race.
She gone. All right, we got Riley in the 10, Juan in the 9, Joe in the 8, Mike DeCock in the 7. That's what's up. Garrett Tate in the 6, Camden High in the 5, Logan Meyer 4, Cody
45
Ivey
seconds to the start
in
of
the
the
3,
race.
Justin Clark in the 2, and your top qualifier, Don Crow. All right, guys, no more laps, no more laps. No one
30
else by
seconds to
that
the start of the
start-finish
race.
line. Finish the lap you're currently on. Come around and get in your grid spot. We're going to put Don on the 1, Justin Clark on the 2, Cody 3, Logan 4, Camden in the 5, Garrett in the 6, Mike DeCock in the 7,
15 seconds to
Joe
the start
in
of the
the
race.
8, Juan in the 9, and Riley on that 10 spot.
Less than 5.
There we go, there we go, there we go. Yeah, running the high beams there on that Traxxas Slash here. Marshall's on your toes. This is going to be a wild one. You guys try to keep a little civil on the start. Do your best. Sound of the tone. Wow, that went actually a lot better than I thought. Oh no, Bandit going dead? Say it ain't so. Traxxas Bandit. Benji. You huck it. Throw it to me. No, throw it to me. Just throw it. Novice A-Main coming at you here. Yeah, your on-off switch is struggling, bro. Are you dead? You got gas? That on-off switch is flimsy. Give me a second here. All right, we got Logan Meyer on the clock here. Don Crow leading us out here. Mike DeCock in the 2. That's what's up. RB10, blue, white, black. I believe this is, this might be him here. Not sure if it is or not. There's 2 RB10s out here. It was not. That's Riley Everson's RB10. Here comes Mike DeCock here. He's got the yellow wheels. All right, so I know who Mike is. He's got the yellow wheels. He's in that 2 spot. Camden High in that 5 spot. I believe Camden's rolling the Traxxas with the high beams. Shut the lights off tonight, and he'd be able to find his way around the track. He's going to fall 2 couple spots there. Garrett to the 3 now. Juan Benker from the depths of the B main in that 4 spot right now. He's riding the high of the Diego win. He comes by that start-finish line. He's only 2 seconds off the back door of that 3 spot. See if he can run him down. Oh, no, Mike hung up there. Who knows how long. Benji was preoccupied there. Nothing he could do. That's been happening all day, Richard. That's why we need you back here. Woo! Nice, Marshall. Don Crow still leading us out here. He's got a pretty hefty lead here. Mike DeCock still in that 2. We're waiting for Mike to come by. Let's see where he's at. He might have fell to the 3. He fell to the 4. 1 up into the 3. Doesn't help your situation, Juan. All right, he got squared away. Oh, Mike took it back, and then he's upside down in the rhythm.
2 minutes left.
I spent most of my childhood afraid the rhythm was going to get me. And it just got Juan. Don Crow checked out here. He's got an 18-second lead. Let's see what Don is running here. He might be ready for a field promotion here. I know he's probably running the point series. After the point series, though, you might want to consider bumping up here. I believe this is Don here in the teal 2-wheel drive, and it is. Camden back up into the 2. Garrett in the 3. Wow. Juan says, get out my way. I got a race to win. Yes. Juan over the ski jump by the Verizon bars there. Juan into the 4. He's got some work to do here if he wants to catch Garrett. And that ain't going to help. This is upside down. DeCock's going to get around him. Yes. It is a battle between Mike and Juan. Woo. Juan, full noodle, pays the ultimate price. And now check out Logan. Even though Logan went dead and I had to take his lid off, restart him, he's into the 4 spot. So Logan with a bandit with a 1 minute, 5 second lap is in the 4 spot. You guys are done when you come by the line. Look at Logan taking over that 3 spot. Good job, Logan. I feel like you cheated somehow, but you owe me a coat for turning your thing back on.
Done. Cody I. Bicyc done.
Everyone's done when you come by the line. Wait for Don Crow. There's Don Crow. We're waiting on Camden, Riley, and Justin. Where's Camden? There's Camden finishing off. That is a race. I'll stop. Don Crow, Camden High, Logan Meyer, your top 3. Marshals, grab your blowers.
The race is completed.
Novice class, I need you down on the track, please. All right, novice drivers, get you down on the track. 21.5, lock timing A-main, about to get underway here in just a moment. Yeah, all right here. Marshals to your spots, please. Novice drivers, let's get you to your spots. You guys go ahead and roll them around, check them in.
James McDonald, James C.
Give you
Taylor
a
Juro,
couple laps
Don
here.
Crow, Dave Rosen, David DeLeon, Tim Romero, Aaron Ferrara,
my car.
Jerry Price, Mario Teles.
Huh? I don't know. MLB. 21.5, A-main.
1 minute to the start of the race.
$11. Oh no, we're on whatever this one is.
45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
It was either this or I got to whip you with my belt. So they gave me this. All right, sorry guys. I had to go get my car, and the our AV department's doing their best to get this thing going here. So we got Jerry in the 10, Tim in the 9, David Darlene in the 8, Don Crow 7, Dave Rosen 6, Mario Tellis 5, Aaron Ferrer 4, James Say 3, Taylor Giroux 1, and your top qualifier for tonight, James McDonald. Marshals on your toes. We need one marshal over here by the start-finish line. We get one marshal real quick here by the start-finish line. Thank you, Brooks. Marshals ready, drivers ready. Let's get it on at the sound of the tone. Mike. Oh, thank you, Chase. I didn't see that one. So someone getting spun around there. He's going to give up that lead here. James Say going to take over that lead. James into the 2. Aaron Ferrer in that 3. Taylor Giroux right there, 2. Taylor going a little inside, getting collected by a car that was upside down. Taylor going to stay in that 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Keep it clean, gentlemen. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. 1, 2, 3. Dance here. 21-5. A-Main going at it here. Between James, Aaron, Taylor, David Deline up into the 4 spot. Through the rumble section they go. 1, 2, and 3. Little breakaway there. Top 3 doing a good job, keeping it clean, keeping it civil here. Looks like David Deline got caught on the pipe there. Going to give up a couple spots. James Say going to take over that 4 spot. Mario in the 5. Then it's Deline. Jaree, Don, Tim, Dave, your running order. All right, James, Aaron, Taylor. Starting to spread out just a tad here. Still running 1, 2, and 3. Closest battle there is going to be between Aaron Ferrara and Taylor Giroux as they come up onto that hill. With James McDonald pulling away just ever so slightly. Here comes TQ, James McDonald by that start-finish line. Leading the charge here, Aaron Ferreira in that 2 spot. And that, ooh, nice. James McDonald splitting traffic there. That's the way to do it there. That's a race between Jaree and Tim going down. They're going to have the 2 and 3 cars working up on them shortly. Jaree, that's 2 behind you, and then you'll have 3 as well. And then Tim Romero, that's going to be 2 and
2 minutes
3
left.
working up behind you as well. When the time comes, you know what to do. Give him a little extra room there. Aaron keeps going wide up there on that tabletop. Taylor looking a way around, backs off to live to see another day here. These two have been nose to tail this whole race here. McDonald continuing to ever so slightly gap out. Ferreira with a little mistake there. That's going to let Giroux get around. Giroux's been running his 21-5 class pretty good. I believe he won it on Wednesday. And right now he's in that 2 spot. With James McDonald leading us out here. By the line he goes. He had 4.5 out of Taylor. 3.7 now
left.
is the gap. Aaron's still in that 3. James Say, here he comes by me right now. In that 5 spot. With 35 seconds to go, closest battle is between Don Crow and Dave Deline. Nothing else really close materializing here in our 21-5 A main event. James McDonald going to come around for his white flag lap here. He's got 4 seconds on the number 2 of Taylor Giroux, so he is well on his way to victory. 10 seconds to go, 10 seconds to go. Everyone done when you come by the line. Tim Romero, you'll be the first.
Tim Romero done.
And here comes your
Don
winner,
Crow done.
James McDonald,
James
leading it out
McDonald done.
tone to tone. Taylor Giroux, we're going to finish out on the 2 where he qualified.
David Deline done. Taylor Giroux done.
And Aaron going to finish out in that 3.
Aaron Ferrara done.
We were waiting on Mario. James Jury.
Mario Tellez done.
Finish. And
Jerry Price
that's
done.
a wrap.
James C. done.
All stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. James McDonald, Taylor Giroux,
The race is
Aaron
completed.
Ferrara. Your top 3 for a 21.5. Two-wheel. Expert two-wheel A-Main coming up next. Oh, a little RD faux pas there. We got 11 of you up there, so
Prince.
otherwise it would have been Jacob
Scott
in
Spear.
that B main there. Dustin.
What's the deal? Dustin Grant, boys.
All right, we got
Can't
11
see.
car show.
This
That's
is
the way
Valois.
it be. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots.
Jacinth
You
Alawas.
guys go ahead and roll
Jacob
them
Layton.
around. Check them in. We got Vinny
Vinny
in that
Pizzoli.
11 spot.
Aaron Jensen.
Gramboy's in the 10. Leighton in the 9. Willie Smith 8. Bialois in the 7. ZC in the 6. Diego in that 5 spot. Caden Say 4. Ryan Prince 3. Scott Spear in that 2 spot. And your top qualifier, two-wheel expert, Aaron Jensen. And Aaron Jensen, well, Scott Spear and Aaron
1
Jensen
minute to the
were
start
last
of the race.
ones by the line. Vinny, if you didn't get 2, take another one. If you did, go ahead and slow it down. All right, with that, no one else by that start-finish line. No one else by that start-finish line. Where is Diego at?
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Diego, have you been by the line?
Little Raccoon.
Knucklehead. He was up there signing autographs for his short course win.
30 seconds to the
I know
start
what
of
he
the race.
wasn't doing. He wasn't volunteer marshaling. That's for sure. You probably eating seaweed. Were you eating seaweed chips?
15 seconds to the start of
So
the
get
race.
this. One day, Diego's asking if I want seaweed chips, and the next day, pork rinds.
Less than 5.
Yeah, back up, cheater. All right, how we looking on marshals? We're looking great here. All right, expert two-wheel, getting down and dirty, 11-car show. I almost said, never mind. Marshall ready, drivers ready. Let's go racing on the tone. Giddy up, giddy up. What in the world? I didn't see what happened to Prince there. He fell off the back there. So 1, 2, and 3. Jensen, Spear, Say, Bettenker. I believe that's ZC's right there. Oh, nice save there out of Leighton. Jensen by the line, Spear by the line, Diego with the 3. Then we got ZC. Mistake out of Caden. That's going to put Bialowas up there. Leighton in the 7, Prince, Pedersoli, Smith, Gramboys. There's Aaron Jensen by the line, Scott Spear by the line, followed by Diego. Then there's ZC, Bialowas, Say, Prince, Leighton. Everyone's gapped out about a second and a half, between a second and a half and 2 seconds. 1 through 8. Diego with a little bobble. Grand Boys, that'll be your leader working with you. Whoa. Willie catching an edge, going for a barrel roll. Dustin, you have number 2 working with you shortly. We are 2:40 in, 2:20 to go. Jensen keeping it clean. Spear keeping him honest. 1.5 seconds back now, 1 second back there. Diego in the 3. Oh no, Jensen going upside down. That's going to give it up to Spear. Spear just sitting in that 2 spot, being patient. Same thing happened last week. Just loomed in that 2, waited for a mistake, and then pounced on it. So rare mistake there out of Jensen. Going to cost him a spot. Is number 1 works his way through that back rhythm coming up on the Vin Meister. Vinny knows what to do. Oh, now Scott takes his turn going upside down. Gets marshaled out. It's going to give it back up to Aaron Jensen. So Aaron Jensen taking his lucky stars. Then he gets it wrong again over that back rumble section. Spear now back up into the 1. Jensen in the 2. Vinny's like, clean it up, guys. I don't want to keep getting out of your way. And that's going to open it up, though, for Justin and ZC. Going to shore up that deficit along with Benker. Ryan Prince. All looking to capitalize on some more mistakes out of these top guys. Woo. Forty seconds to go. It's Spear Jensen. Nose to tail. Oh, Spear hooks the pipe. Tries to clean himself up. ZC's going to get around. Tries to. Hooks a pipe. Going to give it back up here. So the fight's on for 2. Holy moly. Wadfest Central here, you guys. Keep clean. Keep it clean. I know it's high-flying action here. Handle your machines. And that's all it's going to take there for Jensen here with 14 seconds to go. The biggest gap of the night here for him. Justin actually moved into that 2 here. With 4 seconds to go. What'd you get out of the way for, bro? Moves it wide for Spear to get by. Spear, you get chopped. Justin, you were done in the 3.
Prince done.
I don't know if Justin thought he was getting lapped or what, but Aaron Jensen puts it on his lid here for the Graham. He's still got to finish. He's lucky he got by. No one else did.
Dustin Grand Boys done.
Still got a couple to finish, guys. What are you guys doing?
Cat and C done.
Do not throw your cards on the track.
Aaron Jensen done.
These guys got to finish. That is a race. I'll stop. Aaron Jensen, Scott Spear, Justin Bialois, your top 3. Marshals, grab your blowers. Drivers for race number 9. Let's get you down on the track. Huh? No, you're finished. Yeah. Hey. TikTok.
Garrett Lastra. John Young.
All right, guys. I'm gonna turn it over to Paul Weir. You guys go and roll him around, check him in.
Kevin Boyd. John Henry III. Mike Sara. Zach Richards. Garrett Passmore.
Coming up, 17.5,
Brooks
lock
Henfield.
timing, 2-wheel drive buggy, Amen. Coming at you. Did we water that after? Okay. All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Thank you, ZCs.
Just go by right here. Not taking my time.
1 minute to the start of the race.
I need more power. A little bit more.
Waiting on Mitchell and Bayette to get around that line.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Was it
Nick Bayette.
Teakin you're running? Teakin? All right, waiting on Mitchell to get
30
up
seconds
there.
to
I
the
don't
start
know
of
what
the
he
race.
was doing, but go ahead and make a lap or do what you need to do to get across that line, and let's get
Mitchell
this
Berkey.
one going. Are you good? You don't need a lap, Mitchell? Okay. All right, Kevin Boyd in that 1.
15 seconds to the start of the
Laster
race.
in the 2. Passmore in the 3. John Henry in that 4. Brooks Canfield in the 5. Berkey in the 6. Young in the 7. Zach
Less than
Richards
5.
in that 8. Bayette in the 9. And Mike Sora in the 10. All right. Your 17.5 lock timing, A main. 2-wheel drive buggy coming at you. Driver's ready. Marshall's ready. Going at the sound of the tone. Keep it clean, guys. Good start. Wow, great start, guys. Great start. I'm not going to say anything else because then I'm going to jinx it. All right, Kevin Boyd out front. Laster in that 2. Then Canfield, Young. I got to wait till everybody gets around, then I can start calling out some names in the Watch in the rumble. Watch going in the sweep. Oh. What are you doing, Caden? I'm just giving him a hard time. Boyd in that 1. Canfield in the 2. Berkey up to that 3. Then you got Young, Henry, and Passmore. 3 through 9, all within 1 second of each other, basically. Boyd in that 1, Canfield in it 2. Where is Kevin Boyd coming down the hill in the Verizon bars? Canfield down the hill into the Verizon bars. Cross that start line. That's your first and second runner. Then you got Berkey, Young, and Henry. Everybody nice and spread out. Watch in the center. That's your second place driver, Canfield, getting it wrong. That's going to allow Boyd to gap out a little bit as Canfield through the rumbles. Looking good. I don't know. His car looks great through it. Everybody else is terrible. Canfield, Berkey gets it wrong. That's going to put John Young in that 3 as they come back across that line. 2 minutes in, 3 to go, drivers. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Watch in the center. John Young getting it wrong. That's going to allow Passmore to jump into that 2 as he heads into the rhythm. Young's going to be in that 3. That car looked pretty funny going through there. Sorry, John. Everybody's nice and spread out. Passmore's going to be pushing on Canfield as they head into the rhythm. In that back rumble strip, that's killing everybody. Canfield in the pink and purple. Passmore in the green and purple. In front of me across the start line, separated by 1.2 seconds as they head into the center of the track. That's where your race is for that number 2 spot. As Kevin Boyd's gone into a different zip code right now. 3 down, 2 to go, guys. 3 down, 2 to go. Canfield's going to be trying to hold off Passmore as they come
left.
across that start line. Into the center of the track. Your running order, Boyd, Canfield, Passmore, Berkey, Young, Lastra, then Sora, Bayette, Henry, and Richards. Minute 40 to go. Passmore gets around Canfield as they head across the line. Passmore's going to be in that 2. Canfield in the 3. Berkey in the 4. John Young in that 5. Watching the rhythm, it is probably, might be broken. Dogbone is out. John Henry breaking out. So Boyd, Passmore, Canfield, your running order. Passmore slowly gaining on Boyd. He's 4.6 was their gap. They got a minute to go. That's your, no, never mind.
1 minute left.
Passmore doing almost an endo through the Verizon bars. He slowly pulls away from Canfield with 50 seconds to go. Boyd, Passmore, Canfield, Berkey, Young, your top 5. Lastra, Bayet, Sora, Richards, John Henry breaking out. Throws a dog bone. 30 seconds to go, guys. 30 seconds to go. Boyd down the front here into the Verizon bars. 15 seconds to go. The gap, 2.9. Let's see where it is now. As Boyd's across the line, 2.6. Passmore's going to have his work cut out for him as he heads through the center of the track. That's your second place driver in there, guys.
Mitchell Berkey done.
That is time. Mitchell caught you at the line. You're going to be in that 4. It's a race to the line. Once you cross that line, you will
Nick
be
Bayet
done.
John Young
Bayet, you
done.
are done. Young,
Garrett Lastra
Lastra,
done.
you are done.
Kevin Boyd done.
Boyd's going to end up winning this one.
Garrett Passmore done. Mike
Passmore,
Sauer done.
you're into 2.
Zach Richards done.
Canfield's going to hold on to that 3, and that is
Brooks Canfield done.
a race. Marshals, pick up
The
your
race is
blowers.
completed.
Drivers from that last race do not go back to the pits. Let's get out on the track for this 2-wheel drive modified A-Main. What happened? Is the droop too long? What happened? Wow. How does that even happen?
Tyler
All right,
Cornwell.
coming up next, modified 2-wheel drive buggy. Race number
Orange.
11.
Waterfall.
Let's go, drivers from that. Thank you,
Chicken
James.
nuggets.
Thank you. Drivers
Race.
from that last race, please
Zach
find
Wood.
a marshalling position.
You can have a bite of my Snickers.
Don't listen to James up there, guys.
Leffler in the TQ. Leffler in the TQ. Right?
Get to your marshalling spots, guys. What the heck's wrong with you? You forget how to run or jog, something? What?
Scott Spear.
I guess the my guys have got to worry about it now. All right, let's go. I need a marshal at 5. Where are my drivers? Come on.
Kevin
Lastra,
Gaddy.
you going to go up here on the hill here, please? Number 5. Thank you. All right, guys, let's get them checked in. Yeah, I don't know how that cap pops off there. It's
Zippy.
weird.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Yeah.
James Wright. Randy Locken.
Oil's probably all over front of Jensen's shirt. All right, 2-wheel drive modified coming at you. The bad
45
boys
seconds
of
to the start
RC.
of the race.
All right,
30
everybody's
seconds
checked
to the
in.
start of the race.
Everybody's got a good tone. Let's get them lined up. Boyd in that 1, no more laps. Lake coming out of nowhere in that 2. Cornwell in the 3. Spear in the 4. Prince in the 5. Leffler in
15
that
seconds
6.
to the start of the race.
Gatton in the 7. Sanchez in the 8. Noya in the 9. And Locken in the 10.
Less than 5.
All right, here we go. This ought to be a good heat. Good main here. All right, marshals ready. Drivers ready. That way, right, Noya, good? Okay. Are you ready? Marshals ready. Drivers ready. Going at the sound of the tone. All right, Boyd leading us out. Whew, someone got it way wrong. Marshals himself out. I can't tell who that is. All right, Boyd in that 1. Lake in that 2. Kyler in the 3. Prince, Spear, Noya, and Sanchez rounding out right now as they head through those rumble strips. Boyd in that 2, Cornwell in the 3, Spear in the 4, Prince in the 5. Then you got Jimmy Leff in that 6, Noya in the 7, Sanchez, Gadden, and Locken rounding out your field. Boyd in that 1, Lake in the 2, Cornwell in that 3, Spear in the 4, Prince in the 5 still. Lake's got a hole. Yeah, there you go. Cornwell gets around him in that. Cornwell's going to move that 2, Lake in the 3. Then he's got Spear, Prince, Gatton, Sanchez, and Noya. Boyd, Cornwell, Spear, your running order. Then you got Lake, Prince, 4 and 5. Two down, 3 to go, guys. 2 down, 3 to go. Boyd, Cornwell, Spear, your running order. Lake, Prince. That battle is for that 3 spot as they head in front of me. You've got Spear, Lake, Prince in the center of the track. All B7s. Getting ready to go into the killer, the rumble strips over there. Boyd comfortably out front in the center of the track. Then you got Cornwell, Spear, Prince getting it wrong. That's going to put Lake back into that 4. Prince had taken it from him. Now he's back in that 4 with 2 down, 2 left to go. 3 down, 2 to go. Boyd, Cornwell, Spear, your running order, your battle right now for that 2 spot. As Cornwell comes into the Verizon strips. That's your second place. Third place is going to be coming up too, Sean. Thank you. Boyd, Cornwell, Spear, your running order at the top. 3:30 down, 1:20 to go. Prince, Lake, Leffler battling out for that 4 spot. Lake gets on the pipe. Prince is going to get in front of him.
Left.
Lake's got Leffler in tow. They head in the center of the track. 50 seconds left to go. Cornwell out of it. That's going to put Spear comfortably in that 2. Prince going to move to that 3. Leffler in the 4. With 30 seconds to go, guys. 30 seconds to go. Gatton, Cornwell, Noya, your running order. 6, 7, and 8 with 15 seconds to go. That is time. Drive it to the line, fellas. Drive it to the line. Prince, you are done.
James Wright done.
Leffler, you are done. Zach, you are done.
Chicken Nugget done.
Boyd, you are done. Once you cross that line,
Orange
guys,
done.
you are finished.
Zippy done. Kevin Gatton done.
Waiting on Spear. And that is
Scott
a
Spear
race.
done.
That is a race. Marshals, please pick up your blowers.
The race is completed.
Thank you, Paul. Mod drivers to your spots, please. Thanks, man. Yeah, that'd be cool. Thank you. Take that, too. Thanks, Caden.
Logan Meyer.
All right, here we go, here we go. Is this going to put us to bed? No, we got one more after this here, so we got a couple more. So mod drivers down on the track, please. That's race number 12. All right. All right. Go ahead and roll them around. Check them in, roll them around,
Chris
check them
Reed,
in. We got Matt
James
Workman
Maxwell,
in the 11,
Chucky
Trey
Stacker,
Wells in the 10,
Craig
Nick
Nelson,
Valencia
Nick
in the
Valiancy,
9,
Brian
Bowen 8, Logan
Trace
Meyer
Wells,
7, Craig
Matt
Nelson
Workman.
6, Chucky Stacker in that 5 spot, James Maxwell in the 4, Friedenreich in the 3, Nick Bay in the 2, and your top qualifier, Jonathan H. Young. All right, we need one in
John
the middle section there. You two old guys,
1 minute to
Rochambeau
the start of
for
the
it.
race.
One of you guys get out there. All right, guys, go ahead and grid them up, grid them up,
45
grid them up.
seconds
No
to
one
the
else
start of
by
the
that
race.
start-finish line. All right, hot and heavy, four-wheel, intermediate. Again, you guys in that back portion here, you just need to fold in to a nice
30 seconds to the start of the
line.
race.
Don't go full noodle at the very beginning. Get a nice clean start. Nice, nice, nice. All right, here we go. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Let's go racing at the
15
sound
seconds
of
to the start of the race.
tone. Lock timing, four-wheel up and underway. Oh, Little Wattfest gets sorted out, though, here through this back whoop section. Look at Scott Spear go. Easy. Spear, Prince on the hunt, too. Friedenreich finds his way up on top here early on. Stacker up into the 2. So, huge Wattfest out of our top 2 here. Bayette makes the most of it. He's only dropped 2 positions. Well, John fell all the way to almost the bottom here. Friedenreich puts it on his lid here. Is going to give it up to Stacker. The Chuckmeister. Through that middle section he goes. Oh, bicycle's up. Puts her out of bounds for a 2-stroke penalty. Actually loses 1 spot there. He's going to give it up to, is this Craig Nelson? Craig Nelson leading it out here. So Craig Nelson, purple, blue, white, leading it out here. He's got the Stacker in the 2. And then there's John Young capitalizing on a Stacker mistake. He's going to move up into the 2 now. And he's got Bayette right behind him. So these top 2 guys trying to work their way up on Nelson. Nelson getting a little wrong there. John Young's going to get around. Reclaim that top spot. Bayette looking for a way around. Had to get on the brakes there. Craig Nelson full defense mode. Goes a little wide there off the rumble section. That's going to give it up to Bayette. So 1 and 2 finding themselves down on the grid. Now find themselves back where they qualified. 1 and 2. Craig Nelson in the 3. We are 2 down. 3 more to go. Brian Bowen in that 4 spot. James Maxwell, Logan Meyer, Stacker, Wells, Friedenreich, Wortman, Valencia. Leader upside down. He must have been way out there because no one capitalized, so he's going to come around, click off another one. Nelson's going to reclaim that too. And then Brian Bowen now in the hunt. He's in that area. Watch over that rumble section. It'll even get these 4-wheel drive guys. And that is Nick Valencia. That's your leader working with you. You know what to do. Thank you very much. Nick Valencia's almost got a Paul Weir paint scheme going on there, which is unfortunate for Nick. Leader by
2
the
minutes left.
time he's scoring. Nick got around Craig. Bowen got around Craig as well. So he's going to move into that 3. What in the world happened to Craig? There's Craig now. He's going to drop several spots there. I believe Maxwell's going to move up into the 4. Then it's going to be Craig in the 5. Friendright Stacker right there. Leader going upside down that same spot, I believe. Bayette not close enough to capitalize. We are 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. 1 and 2. Then a pretty large gap here. What happened to Brian Bowen? There he is. He's still in that 3 here. But he's got Maxwell working up on him. And Nick, that'll be number 4 working up
left.
on you. Fight for that spot. Thank you very much. Friend Wright will be closing up shortly if and when the time comes. You know what to do. Well done, well done. So that battle for 3 is the one to watch here. Bowen's got it. Maxwell, Friendwright, they want a taste. Oh, Bowen goes for a ride. Marshals himself. That's going to allow Maxwell to get around. Him and Friendwright take a little tiny shortcut there. Through the rumble section they go. Friendwright's going to get around. Friendwright to the 3. Maxwell in the 4. Oh, John Young got it upside down there. Bayette now going to take over that top spot. With 10 seconds to go, Bayette will definitely get by. John Young should get by. And he does. Everyone else will be done when you come by the line. Friendwright's going to hang on to that 3, so it's going to be a race to the line here. That's your leader right in front of you, Blue and...
Matt Workman done.
Yep, that's your
James
leader
Maxwell
right there.
Done. Trace Wells done.
Little Endo, side by side through that back rhythm. John Young goes for it over the ski jump. Both of them get it wrong.
Nick Valiency done.
Bayette out of bounds here. So Bayette's gonna have to settle for that 2 spot there.
Nick Bayette done.
That is
Brian Bowen done.
A race. All stop. Marshals, grab your
Logan
blowers.
Meyer
Marshals, grab your blowers. John Young, Nick Bayette, Chris Friendwright, your top 3.
The race is complete.
Get all those drivers down on the track. All those drivers down on the track. Our final race of the evening about to go down. Race number 13, Expert 4-Wheel.
Orange.
Drivers from that last race down on the track. Drivers from that last race
Chicken
down
nugget.
on the track.
This is Voliotis. Little Rocket Man. Jacob Layton.
Drivers from race 12, let's get you down on the track.
Garrett Lastra.
All right, thank you, Randy. Guys, go ahead and roll them around, check them in. Kyle Haney in that 7. Sean
Aaron
Sanchez
Jensen.
in the 6. Garrett Lastra 5. Jacob Layton 4. ZC in the 3. Aaron Jensen 2. And your top qualifier, Chase Boyd. We had 11. So if they're all taken, then no worries there.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Mr. Layton will be the last one by here. All right, we're about to go hot and heavy here. Expert 4-Wheel going down. No more laps. Grid them up, grid them up.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Chase, Aaron, ZC, Jacob, Garrett, Sean, Kyle. Yeah,
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. We are cocked, locked, and ready to rock here with our final main event. Expert 4-Wheel coming at you.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
The tone. A little mistake out of Sanchez there. Going to fall to the back of the crazy train. Meanwhile, top 3. Boyd, Jensen, Friendwright. Friendwright is on his lid. Jacob Lane's going to get around. Let's see if anybody else. No, they do not. Opportunity there, but missed. So Chase and Jensen. Chase and Jensen breaking away from the group early. With Chase with a little breakaway on his own. Jacob Layton in that 3 spot. Gets a little squirrely. Keeps it pointed forward. Hey. Everybody. All right, here we go. Jensen trying to stay up there with Chase. I'm afraid I left the switch on. Chase out front, Aaron in the 2. It's like Friedenreich got around Leighton here for that 3 spot. That's going to be the closest battle between Friedenreich and Leighton. Then it's Lastra, Haney, Sanchez. There's Sanchez and Haney. So it's Chase out front, Jensen in the 2. Jensen does have hot lap rights right now. He's got a 19.215 to Chase Boyd's 19.232. ZC in that 3 spot. Sorry, ZC, I've been missing you this whole time. You've always been in the 3. There goes ZC in that 3 spot. Chase with a 4.5 second lead over the number 2, Aaron Jensen. Jensen shaving about 4/10 off that, so 4.1 separates the 2. ZC in a distant 3. He's got 3 seconds over Jacob Leighton, which is currently your closest battle. Still about a turn and a half off. Oh, someone punching out a wing and calling it quits. That's Garrick Lasher. Yeah, that back wing comes off. You might as well pull it off. Mistake out of Leighton here. That's going to put Sanchez right there. So those two are going to battle it out here, I believe. Maybe he's down a lap. I'm not sure. Yeah, Sean, you're down a couple laps. What's wrong with you? Sean was slapping around with Haney too long, and now he's down. He's not even in the hunt right there.
One minute left.
So top 3. Actually, Chase on a 16-lap run. Jensen 15, ZC 15, Jacob 14, Haney 13, 13 out of Sanchez. You guys got 45 seconds to go. 45 seconds to go. We appreciate you guys coming on out here. We're wrapping up round number 4 of our Summer Thaw series, whatever that means. We got the next round coming up sometime in the future, I believe on Saturday. And we will have Mr. Lake back at the helm, calling things off here. 20 seconds to go, 20 seconds to go. Everything's pretty much where it's going to end, barring an absolute meltdown. Hasn't happened so far tonight. I don't think it's going to happen now either with 10 seconds to go. Chase is going to get around for his white flag lap here. And the rest of you will be done when you come by the line.
Little Rocket Man done. Aaron Jensen done. Jacob Leighton done. Orange done.
Oh, sorry, I kept
done.
calling you friend right. You're ZC. I just saw the scheme and thought you were
This is
friend right.
is done.
All right, that is a race. I'll stop. That'll do it for the race night. Hope y'all had a great time. Make sure you pack up all your gear and get out of here. Drive safe. We'll see you on the next one. Club racing on Wednesday.
The race is completed.
Oh, finals. All right, final round next week. The exciting conclusion of our summer thaw. Points are getting rounded up here by Richard Lake, so he'll have them posted up for you. Will you shut off the recording? Pretty please. I love Richard.